Hey guys, what's up? First of all, let me know if you can hear me and if the audio is perfect. Amazing. So let me just update my social media accounts. Hi, thank you so much for everyone who's here. Um, really appreciate y'all. But wait, let me just set up everything. Just gonna post on Twitter now, and then we can actually start. By the way, if you guys don't know about the stream and what I'm going to do here, so basically I'm gonna look into the markets. I'm gonna have an outlook. Basically, I'm gonna give you guys an outlook on the market and what I expect for the next week. Plus, you guys can ask me questions. So go on if you have any questions. I'll answer every single one of them. So, yeah, this is basically what's going on the stream. This is what happens literally every single week. So. Uh, yeah, kindly do join every single week if you have any questions and want to ask. I'm great. How about you? So, just waiting for one more minute. So, if anyone wants to join, they can, and then I'll start so we can have the max viewers. Hope you have a great week. Welcome back where I prepare my lunch. But shows how you approach it. Oh, that's great. So I'll do a brief for that, but in detail, I have actually a video coming on. So if you go to my channel, you will find out that the video will be released in like 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I have explained that in complete detail. I have like documented how I passed my funded challenge and how I got funded. So it has my strategy, my risk management, and everything that's necessary. Question, please tell use about risk and how to pass challenge. I'm sure gonna do about that. I'm sure gonna talk about that. But before that, before taking questions, I'll actually go over the markets. Then I'll take questions. So I think I'll just start. So I'm on DXY chart right now, and hold on. So I'm on DXY chart right now, and my bias is bearish, and let me explain why. So we have price taking out this high, it came lower, it closed below this low, this body, which is a change in state of delivery or whatever you want to call it, right? So basically a market structure shift, okay? So I don't want to make it complicated. And here is a fair value gap. So there's this internal range liquidity. So price takes these lows out, goes into the internal, and then comes back lower with expansion. So what does that suggest? That means that the market is in bearish order flow. That means that it wants to go lower, right? So we are seeing a bearish DXY. Now we have this close which might make you think it's bullish, but in my opinion, this is just like a tap into the IRL. So price is most likely gonna tap this IRL and then come back lower. Hi Matrix, how are you? And going into the low time frame chart, it shows the same thing. So price is at price has created this high. So in on the next week, what I expect is that market might go higher to take out this high and then push lower because I see there is a lot of too much bearish people. So uh, people who are already like long on the markets, on the foreign markets like Euro USD, GBP USD, so uh, who are already long, the market might want to take them out before going any further higher. So I think a retracement is coming, and then we can continue to go up on Euro USD, GBP USD, and all the other XXX USD pairs, and uh, expansion lower on the DXY. So yeah, okay, so Matrix, I'm also fine. Thanks for joining, man. It's great to have you here. So this is about DXY. Now, if I look into your USD, it says the same thing, but it's actually more bullish than how bearish DXY is. From what I mean is that maybe when DXY takes this high out, it might create an SMT somewhere around here with these lows right here, somewhere here. And then price might continue to go up higher. Yeah, but like it's great to have you here, I'll be honest. So, you're already tapped the IRL, and unlike DXY, we don't have an IRL on your USD, but from what we can see is that the order flow is clearly bullish, right? It's going higher. And I think that it will be very reasonable for price to retrace lower first, maybe make some kind of SMT with DXY and then go up from there. And the target remains the same. It's this high right here. And if you guys were in the stream last week, I did update it about that market is gonna go higher, and it did happen. So we took out all the highs on Monday. So if Monday is like if it's like that big, right? So let me actually show how big it was. So on one day we went like 115 pips higher, right? So we can now expect the rest of the week to be kind of consolidation, right? Because Monday already expanded so much. You can actually apply this on a trading day as well. For example, if Asia expands too much, then what do? We expect the London session to be consolidation. If London session expands too much, then we expect the NY session to be consolidation. So the same way all these things works on every single time frame. It's literally the same. So uh, it was kind of expected, and I did update it in the Telegram that we are going into this IRL. By the way, if you are not in my Telegram, kindly join. I'm really active there and it's free. So yeah, I take questions there as well. So it was tapped in. Now simply all I expect is a tap, I mean, and manipulation lower for the next week, and then price might go higher. We might actually take out this low again and then move higher. We never know, but we just look into order flow and all that stuff. Hi, Samuel. GBP USD is weaker, and I'm not too sure what it wants to do, to be honest. I honestly don't know what it wants to do because if we look into the situation of Euro GBP, this thing is going like really, really higher. So I don't know, like price is already again at internal range liquidity. So maybe if price goes higher, then we can expect your USD to go higher and GBP to consolidate because DXY is going lower. Euro GBP is going higher. That means that GBP USD is most likely gonna consolidate and Euro USD is most likely gonna go higher. But yeah, I'm not interested in GBP because I want to see expansions and I want to trade the strongest or the weakest pair. So the strongest pair, which aligns with DXY here, is actually Euro. So I would rather trade Euro than GBP. And on AUD USD, this is kind of interesting. We have this low taken out, and then we have these highs right here, but we are all also after a market structure shift, we are at an internal range liquidity, and if we look into the whole chart, this is a range. So we can't have a bias really here. We we can't really for sure have a bias, but we are gonna look into how the next week rolls over. So if actually price disrespects this, then we can expect bullishness towards these highs, and which is very likely because DXY is going lower. But overall, if we look into this chart, this is consolidation. So remember, it's really simple. If you can't have a simple drawn liquidity, just ignore that pair. It's really that simple because if you try to get into a market that you are not sure of where it's going, you're gonna end up losing. Trust me, just open the chart, see if you can have a drawn liquidity. If you can, trade that. If you can't, just let it slide. How to confirm trend of market by watching different time frames. Well, a video on that is coming. So it's not that simple to be told in a short way. So it's explained in the video and it will be out in like 3 hours and 20 minutes. So you can check that out because it's something that is not so simple that I can actually just explain it in a snap. So it will be great if you wait for that video. Yo, John, what's up? What's your view on DXY? My view on DXY, I just explained it, but it's from this internal to external. So I'm basically bearish on DXY. Also, some guy in my Discord server shared that. Um, he shared that the seasonal tendencies are bearish, I think. But yeah, he posted some analysis which actually were pointing down to bearish DXY. But yeah, I do not care that much about that, but it's just a confluence for me. Honestly, looking into the order flow, I just think it's going lower. So, yep. Congratulations on passing. Thanks, man. I also did with the same. Oh, congratulations to you too. Want OHLC only. Yes, exactly. So when we are bearish, I saw some data which showed that 65 to 70% of the time, if in a bearish week, Monday and Tuesday are gonna form the high. So expecting that to roll out. So yep. Also make video ERL. Yes, that's coming. I'll actually really try to get consistent with my content because I'm very inconsistent. I'm consistent, like very, very active on Twitter. I post a lot there, but on YouTube, etc., since it's a really time confuse consuming thing, uh I've spent like the video that is coming out. So I spent like 30 minutes recording that because you can't make it in one take. It takes some time. Um, like you make mistakes, you have to correct them and all that stuff. Then you have to do some audio fixes to that because the audios are always not perfect, so you have to use different kind of AIs to actually fix your audio. I'm actually gonna get a new mic now for these videos, so it will make it a little bit more easier for me. But then after that, you have to do a lot of editing in that. So I like spent like 5 hours editing that. So and in Premiere Pro, so you know how hard it is to like trade in Premiere Pro. Sorry, edit in it Premiere Pro. But yeah, I'll try to upload at least one video a week. I say that at the end after every single video, but I don't. But I just want to do so now because I have summer break and I really wanna take uh the full advantage of that. Videos only. Yes, there is a video on ERL and IRL. I guess it's the easiest way to buy a SaaS something. So that is also gonna help you a lot. BTC, please. Yes, yes, I'm doing BTC. Just give me a moment. Excited for the content. Thank you, Metrics. The markets are becoming clear ever since I started studying your concept. Thank you, man. Thank you. How many pairs you trade? I trade like multiple pairs. Like it's not something like a lot of people I see they just trade one pair, but for me it's not the same. I trade euro, I trade GBP, I'll trade oil, I trade ES and NQ, I trade Bitcoin sometimes. So for me, if I see something clear, I just hop into it. So that's how I actually trade. It's not that, and yeah, I trade gold as well. I'll give to your mic. Thanks, man. I'll actually get it myself. You are welcome. You are welcome, guys. Thanks for with GBP AUD. I think you're talking about the trade that I took, maybe, or like what is it? Are you from Telegram? If yes, then yeah, I did. I think I did I think I did say something about the AUD pairs. But yeah, okay, so let's get back to the analysis. So since this guy requested BTC, I'm going to do a BTC. I made a analysis video about it in the Telegram channel. Um, Here is a low that is taken out, and we are at this fair value gap, and price is about to close higher. So that means that this was a swing failure pattern, and we are inside this range. Right, so this range is broken lower, price closed up. So that suggests that market is going to these highs. So basically all-time highs coming in my opinion. And I see a lot of people are panicking over this, but if you look into this market, this is a bull run, right? This is uptrend. And this is literally the first time that price has ranged or that price has came lower, like a significant rally lower. Before we had this, which was just 24%, and this time it's 35. So this is like the biggest correction yet, but there's nothing to panic. I can be wrong, but I think an all-time high is coming. We talked about it on DM. Oh, okay, okay. And Ethereum is also bullish, but it's kind of lacking. It's weaker than Bitcoin, so I would rather stay long on Bitcoin than long Ethereum. Your model diagram, it's also coming in the video. It's a little time consuming, so it's coming in the video. Make sure to watch that. It will be out in just 3 hours and 10 minutes. Yep, and but yeah, DXY doesn't really matters here because DXY has been ranging, to be honest, in 3 years, and Bitcoin has been trending, so DXY doesn't affect it that much. But yeah, I don't actually use DXY with it, to be honest. Gold, in my opinion, gold is going to all-time highs. And first, when price took out this high, I was expecting it to come back lower into the monthly IRL. But the problem is, sorry, not a problem. But what happened was that here we formed an SMT. So silver went lower into the fair value gap, but gold didn't. So it doesn't have to come lower. It can just go up from here. So I think that now price took out the previous week's low and then closed like this. So I think that next week we are gonna expand towards the all-time highs. Any coin up here which can buy and hold. I don't know, like I don't do the fundamental analysis, so that's why I can't tell which coin is useful. Well, none of these coins are useful, they're just scams, but I don't know how, and I'm not into crypto. I'm not a crypto enthusiast, so I don't even believe on crypto, to be honest. Just give me a moment. Let me just close my window because I'm hearing a lot of noise. Uh, Nasdaq, if we look into it, so I don't know why, but there is so much desync. So we have this low, and it's not taken out here. And if I go into NQ, we see that this low is taken out. That is also a form of SMT. So I think we are going higher to like it's bullish because remember there's a lot of noise about a recession or like an economic crash or like a 2008 kind of thing. But trust me, whenever that happens, uh, price goes higher. Like whenever there is fear, if you check the fear and greed index, you will see that there's a lot of fear in the market. So I don't usually like buy on sentiments, but if I go into the technicals as well, like analysis, it's also bullish. Like I don't like to talk gauge tops and bottoms, and if I want to trade with the order flow, take a look at this. This is just going higher. Like there's no sign of reversal yet. Like look into this. If this thing happened on M1, if this thing happened, like two candles, two bearish candles were, let's say, two bearish candles were formed on 1 minute chart. After all this thing, would you get bearish there? Like, absolutely not. And it's not even a market structure shift. Like, price just took out this low and went higher. I'm not saying that it's not gonna go lower or it can't go lower, but just trade the order flow, just trade what the trend is. Because I personally, I was really bearish at the lows. That was the leg up experience, I would say. But when price was here and I was like the whole market was in complete fear. So some people were calling for 10K, some people were calling for 8K, some people were like saying Bitcoin is going to zero. And look at what happened after that. Price just went higher. Simple. So just like don't sell because of fear or don't buy because of greed. Always look into the technicals. I was bearish till price was here, but then when I saw that, sorry, till here, I guess. So I was still expecting lower prices till price was here, but then when I saw a shift in the market, that's when I got bullish again. So I remember when price took out these lows, I longed it here, and it was a pretty big long, like some 7, 8 hour. So just look into the technicals and just don't marry your bias. Don't look into the sentiments. Just uh just look into the trend. So just ride the trend and sentiments doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna do the same. Like NQ is bullish. Why should I actually look for reversal? Like there is no point in looking for reversal. Um, we are going higher. It's really that simple. So a weekly low is taken out, or an SMT is formed, and now I expect higher prices. And look at this close. So if this happened on M1, would you actually short it after all this price action? I wouldn't. And on every single time frame, market works the same. So it's not that on some like it's not that the M1 is different than the daily chart or the daily chart is different than the 5 hour 4 hour chart. Like you can just go into the chart, look into them, and like even if I hide this right here, the intervals, you wouldn't be able to tell which time frame I am. If I go into the 1 minute chart or if I go into the 15-minute chart and I show you a screenshot, you wouldn't be able to tell which market it is, to be honest. So price is just like the same on every single market. And if someone tells you that M1 is for M1 ICT on M1 doesn't work, he simply doesn't know ICT concepts pretty well because I operate on the 1 minute chart and all that things happen on the 1 minute chart and I update them. I actually post all my trades before I get into them. So M1 works. It's just your incapability. You are just blaming the M1 for your failure. So, yep. Also, Tayo, you're asking for the diagram of my model. You can find it in the coming video. So it's kind of like it's not so simple that I can just try it out here. So it's in detail and it's coming soon. So we just have to wait 3 hours for that. That is literally it. Is there any other market that you guys want me to look into? If yes, I can, because I'm pretty much done with my analysis. Oh, wait, oil is left. So oil is ranging. I don't know if oil has like inverse relation with TXY or no, but it kind of seems that when TXY goes lower, oil goes higher. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. So just don't take my words for it. But what I see is that it has literally the same kind of range as TXY, and the price has taken out this low, and we saw some reaction from there. If you can see this, we disrespected this bearish fair value gap. So this suggests that we might actually reverse here. It was in a bearish order flow, and now I think we are seeing like a reversal. So maybe I think that we are going to these highs first because they are like the very obvious targets. Then we'll see how the market reacts from there. So yeah. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can just ask me, or if you want me to review any chart, you can ask for it. Do you guys think that it is like a reversal on the JPY? Like we have seen JPY literally going down for now almost how much time? This is like 1,339 days, which is like 4 years. So do you guys think that we are seeing a reversal? Because it seems like price might go here, at least here, which means that we will see some bearishness on the JPY pairs. Because look into NZD, because I think that it has left a lot of liquidity behind. So I think NZD JPY is coming to this low. Same goes for like every single like JPY pair. Like every one of them is like so bearish right now. That's because like the futures chart is going higher and it's like inversely related. So we are actually seeing Euro JPY. So bullish JPY means that weaker Euro JPY. And we are seeing some bullishness on the JPY futures. So that suggests that we can see some maybe either a reversal or a retracement. CAD pairs also look bullish, and I actually took a loss on this one. But yeah, it's just part of the game. You can't really do anything to this. Like price took out these lows, a change in straight up delivery or a market structure shift, and then I think it's going higher because I expect AUD to go higher. Like not really sure about it, but just looking into DXY, it seems like AUD USD might go higher, and CAD is like weaker as well, I think. So I think we might see higher prices. Also, since I'm pretty much done with everything, let me know if you guys have any questions. If you don't, then we can end the stream actually. So if you have any questions, ask me. If you don't, then I'll end it soon. And make sure to watch the video that is going to be uploaded. I mean, it's actually scheduled, so you can set the reminders and you won't miss it. Well, it seems like there are no questions, so I think I'm gonna end this. Great. You're welcome, Samuel. And I like host these sessions like every single week, so make sure you are subscribed so you get the notification. You guys are welcome. Thanks, Andy Word and Nabil. Thank you. I mean, you guys are welcome. What time of the week? Usually they are either on Saturdays, Sundays, or Mondays because most of the time there are no news on Mondays and I don't trade Mondays. So sometimes I actually stream on Mondays as well. So it will be Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, but most of the time it's actually Sunday. Paradox. Oh, you are actually really, really late. We are about to end the stream. Yeah, so goodbye everyone, and I wish you all a very good trading week. If any questions, just drop them in the Telegram. I really, really love my Telegram community, and I'm really active there, to be honest. The reason is that my Discord community, they are really, really dead. They don't react, they don't answer, they don't give answers to polls. So that's why it kind of makes me not want to post it there at all. But my Telegram community, they're so active. They ask questions, they react to messages, and they're like super friendly. So that's why I'm trying to be more active there than Discord. Yeah, great. So goodbye, everyone. Have a great trading week.